Welcome. In this video we will install the latest version of Python on Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, the process should be very similar. I'll try to cover the gaps. On your favorite browser, search for Python, and the website is python.org, but if you don't get that up, that shortcut, you can just pick it on top here. Now, in the past, when we would install it, we would use this standalone installer, but this is being deprecated. So we would be installing this Python install manager, which allows us also to install different versions. And that is perhaps not very necessary for you to know or deal with if you're just starting out, but if you're working or you are going to be working, your company or any project, they might be using an older version. And this becomes a package compatibility issue. So they might be using an older version, or you might be using one of your favorite packages, and they might not have updated to use the latest Python. Then you would need to downgrade to an earlier version, so you could continue developing and using your favorite packages. Now we could download it here from here by clicking here and then install it that, but I'm going to go through Microsoft Store. So on the search bar here, I'm going to type store. And then in here, I'm going to search for Python, and I could go for Python install manager, but I'll see it here, and then I'll click on that, and I'll install it. And then I can open it. Now now you see I opened Windows. This automatically opened my Windows terminal. I think on Windows 11 it's installed by default, but if it wasn't on Windows 10, I'm not sure how it would look. It might use command prompt, which is pre-installed. But if you also want Windows Terminal, which I recommend over command prompt, is to install Windows Terminal by searching here, Windows Terminal, and then you can click it here and install it. Windows Terminal allows you to use the different terminals that are available to you. By default, I think it's only command prompt and PowerShell, and then you can install more eventually. Now I'll close this for now. We don't need that. And our first question from this tool, this installation manager, is that it needs to configure the path, which I recommend that you do. So I'll be typing yes here, just with Y. And this will happen when you restart your computer. And then we come to the next part here. For this part, I'm going to just say no. And then here we come to installing the latest Python runtime, CPython, and I'm going to go for yes. Then it will also install the latest Python for us here. And here, if you type yes, you will see the online documentation. We can look at that later. Now I'm going to type no, close it, it's done. Now I'm going to open my terminal, which is here, but if you don't have it on your taskbar, you can just type terminal, then I'll open it here. Now, previously, if you did have Python installed, if you type Python and then -v for version, then you would not get what you expect. But now I will see that my Python is installed. And to verify that it works, I'm going to run the Python interpreter by just typing Python and enter. And then here I can type print parenthesis, and inside here I'll have two double quotation marks, and here my text. I'll say, yay, it works. And we can see there's an output here. We know it works. And to exit this, I'll just type quit. Now for this Python install manager, as I said earlier, if you're new, you don't need to concern yourself, but just out of curiosity, if you type pylist, you will see your installed version here. And if we look later at the documentation, if you had typed yes, you can find it here. It will have descriptions of how to install different runtimes and the many options you have here. But we will not concern ourselves with that at this point. But I will have these two links in the video description if you are curious. For example, this one explains why the standalone installer will be deprecated after Python 3.16. And yeah, until next time.